Okay, guys. Well, hello, and we are testing. This time we're testing the Mackie, right? It is the Mackie element wave, and we're going to do a quick test, quick audio test, and yeah, let's see how this sounds like on YouTube. We don't have a lavalier hooked up to it. It is just a simple microphone. All right, let me take it out so we can take a look at it. Okay, this is the mic here, and we are actually speaking into it and testing the audio on it. Let me take a look and see the filters that I have, because I do have a gain filter, but I think I need to bring it up to +6. Let's bring it up to +6. Need to get some hot levels. Okay, it is now at hot 6. It is at +6. Okay, which is about right. Okay, so it looks right. I don't know if it's going to distort or not, but let's put it back and see if we get a clear signal. Okay, so now it's back inside my shirt, and testing 1, 2, 3. I'm at a cafe. It's a very common one. It's the nice one of the banks here. But while I'm at it, while I'm at it, here's something. Okay, that's the one. That's the yoga. All right, and yes, while I'm at it, I'm gonna take a look at some of these filters. Let's take a look at some of these color corrections, because that just doesn't look right. Okay, it's the hue shift, I think. Oh hell no. This is weird. Okay, let's bring it down to 0. So here's change to 0. Still 0. I'll be in 0 in a couple of seconds. Let's see. There we go. Okay, it's in 0. And let's bring the saturation up. Saturation is back to 0. Something about the gamma. Okay. And let's see. Alright. Let's take a look at this one. It's got too much red. Too much red. Too much red. Too much red. Okay, yeah, too much red. Okay, so that way is off. Right, so that's a hue shift. That's a hue shift. Let's go to let's bring it to like looks better. Put the hand. That's right, the brightness is. This is cool. that is the best I can do. Is more like it. So look, yeah, that's more like it. It's a little bit more like it because I've got the light, and the light sitting right here. And the skin tone is not right. Okay, so let's look at the skin tones for a second. The skin tone is not right. Alright, so let's saturation. Okay. And this should be 5. Okay, that's better. Okay. All right, let's leave it at that, and let's take a check the audio. Oh, hey, Sly, how are you? Your voice sounds good. It is kicking up for the background noise, though. Yes, yes, it is. This is the. I haven't added that other application that you guys add. You know what I'm saying? The stuff's the background noise. I haven't done that because I got this brand new laptop, and this laptop is, as you've seen it probably, I know you already saw it because I saw you viewed some of the photos on the group, and it's got the dual screen, and it's like really wonderful. And so I was setting the colors on this particular camera. The camera is really good on this laptop. You know, it's a darn expensive laptop, but it's got so many little things, right? And then, as you know, I'm using OBS Studio, and OBS Studio takes a while to actually tweak it up. And so I started tweaking it up. I actually added my iPhone 15, the Pro, with this one here, and I use it as a camera. I can use it as a camera hooked up to the system, right? And so now I actually matched both cameras to have the same color, the same color space, and the same color. So I can use both of these cameras, and I'm gonna add the third phone on another one of these. All right, has my third camera. So I'm trying to select whether or not I want to use. I got two mics, okay, two wireless mics, and what I'm trying to do right now is let me show you which ones I'm going to be using. I've got the one that I'm using right now is the Mackie, which is this one. Okay, is this one. Now Mackie is been around longer than Rode. Okay, I have the Rode also. Okay. Mackie is a British company, and so anything. Oh, sorry. So anything that has to do with microphones. The sound is got what we call, as a sound engineer, we call this a British sound, which means that it is sharper, right, and much more cleaner and clearer. All right, so that's this one here that I'm using right now. But the Rode, okay, has some bells and whistles that these don't come with. And I'll give you an example. This one here, you can see, is very plain, right? On the transmitter as well as the receiver. This one here has a little window where you can see, you know, your levels and stuff like that. So it makes it a lot nicer. Let me put this back in here. So it makes it a lot nicer, right? It makes it a lot nicer because you can see on this little window. Let me turn it on so you can see. Turn the transmitter. Okay, so like you can see, you can see. Let me see if I can give you a better shot. Okay, you can see when I'm speaking, right? You can see the levels. You can see all that stuff, right? Okay, and so that makes it more useful when you're doing broadcasting because you can monitor your levels there, right? If you're not in front of your computer. In my case, because I'm using OBS, you can monitor all that. You can see your levels and you can see all of that right on your screen. Yes, the Mackie sounds amazing. The Mackie is really, really better sounding than the Rode. It's also a little bit more expensive than the Rode, but when you buy it, it also comes with a lavalier. You know, so the set comes with a lavalier, and it's better set up. It's a much better setup. You know, but I always carry two wireless mics because you never know if something fails. I always have something to back me up, and I always carry a what we call a hardwire one. In this case, I carry my Sennheiser. I have the Sennheiser, which is somewhere here, pointing out to my bag. You know, I got my bag on the side. This is my Sennheiser microphone. It's in its little fluff. Here, I'll take it out so you can see it. See, that's the Sennheiser that I use, right? It's small. It's a small one. I have the bigger one, but this one here is more portable. Small. That's all you need, you know. And so, it's just the backups that I have, and all of this. Yeah, I know that you love bags. Okay, all of this fits in this little bag right here. Okay, this little bag. It is a Toomey bag. Okay, it is not a cheap one. Okay, I just bought it yesterday. It was $350 for the Toomey bag. But everything fits there. I like small. Small is good. Small is great. The days of carrying all this, heavy gear and all this stuff, they're over for me because I like to enjoy, okay, the moment. And in order to enjoy, wherever you go, whether it's park, Disney, or it's the beach, or wherever it is, you want to go out and have some fun, not have to be sore because you're carrying a lot of gear. Nah, I don't like to do that no more. Okay, so I make my stuff like super, super simple. And yes, have you tried? Let me see. Let me see. Mackie mic sounds amazing. Yes, it does. I tried the Sennheiser. It wasn't so good for me for your voice. Well, here's the thing. Okay, see, you guys are using Ecamm, right? Ecamm is terrible, terrible, terrible for audio. All right, it's no good for audio. I just don't know what's wrong with these guys at Ecamm. Everything else is super, super wonderful. But you see, here's something that on one of the videos, I'm not sure if I actually shared it or not, but it's very true. Okay, this guy did something that was totally amazing. Right? He actually put a video and he said, "Okay, you tell me what would people look at most? Okay, would they look at most, right? At let's say if you could here, I'll give you an example. Okay, I'll show you exactly what this guy did. Okay, tell me if you would continue to watch this video. Okay, if they were having some sort of a technical issue." That's right. I know that you could not hear me because I actually muted the mic, right? Okay, so most people will draw and turn off the video just because they can't hear it. But yet, if I did this, okay, watch this. If I did this, or let me do this, okay. If I did this, right, you would still watch the video. Okay, you will still watch the video, right? Okay, because you can still hear me, right? Okay, you will still watch the video, and so it's very true. Okay, it's very true. Audio is more important than video, right? And so Ecamm, has missed the mark as far as that's concerned because it has nothing that allows you to really control your mics. All right, you can't put any real compressor, any real noise gate, any real stuff, equalizers, parametric EQs. You can't do that with Ecamm. With OBS, you can. All right, and so it doesn't matter. I mean, it does, right? But when you have something like a microphone, like something like this, you know what I'm saying? I know that every voice is different. You can tweak it up, and because it is British, when you tweak it up, right, it actually sounds better because when you cut the highs or when you boost the highs, right, it actually does it more naturally. All right. Then on the Rode has what we call a Japanese sound. The Mackie has an English sound. Two different sounds in sound engineering. Everybody always tries to go with the engineers, right? When they're doing recordings, always tries to get that English clarity, that English sound, and only certain equipment, certain gears, certain mixing consoles, certain microphones give you that English sound. That's why when you hear a group from Europe, okay, you hear the clarity much nicer than when you hear a pop star, right? Usually from the States, all right? It's because of that clarity. But yes, so let's see, I'm slowly making converse of everyone. I've been on the small is better platform for quite a while. Yeah, but smaller is better. Smaller is better. In my case, well, you saw the bag. Okay, the bag is so small. I just put it on the side. It's just like a little messenger bag, real small, real small. And you saw on the pictures, right, that my computer when it opens up, is actually two, okay, two screens, two screens, and I mean I can actually just use it as a laptop, right, without the keyboard, okay, and it'll be the size of a laptop, all right, but I use both screens, right, and when I use both screens, I use one to actually the middle screen. Here, I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'll post it. I'll post it on the. Excuse me. I'll post it on the on the Peter Gregg show. Okay. See, this here where I'm pointing. Okay, the first picture that's OBS. Okay, so I'm gonna put this picture here. I'm gonna take a photo. Okay, that's OBS. That here where I'm pointing, okay, and you'll see the pictures, okay, is the chat. So I can see the chats, and I can see, I can also monitor my my web on the front, make sure that everything's coming in nice and clear, and that you guys can see it. So this dual screen is the most awesome thing for somebody like myself that I want something portable, But yes. Let me see. It says I found a lot of mics are present for for yes, for a male voice. Well, yeah, because the reason that they're more present for a male voice is because a female voice is easier to EQ than a male voice. The male voice has a lot of more depth and bottom end, and sometimes that depth and bottom end, can be sort of it can sound sort of boxy, right? And that's why when Peter uses some mics, I don't know if you've noticed, but some of his mics makes his voice sound a little bit boxy. His camera gear is awesome, is great, but not always is his mic situation sound good. Like the one that he uses, it's the Sony one. It's beautiful. That one is really nice. The wireless one is really nice and it sounds really clear. But when he hooks up and he starts singing and he starts changing microphones, when he hasn't done that for a while, but when he used to do that and he was comparing mics, you could hear some of the boxiness of the sound, and that comes mostly because it's not so much the fact of the microphone. I mean, it is the fact of the microphone, but it also has to do a lot. It is just some of the characteristics of a male voice, okay? Because we have that depth, that little bit of depth. And anyways, but with OBS, you can do you can put enhancers, okay, on your voice. I haven't done anything on the mic itself, except on this mic I did what we call, I added a 6 decibel gain on it because I like my mics to be what we call hot, okay? Because when your mic is really hot and it's got a good hot signal, okay, I can lower the microphone from my actual streaming software, in this case OBS, right? And it's going to sound good because it's rich, the sound coming into the board is rich, and so yeah, definitely. So what have you been up to, Sly? Have you still going out and doing your what is it, your canoe thing, kayaking, okay? Have you done any of that? Or are you, because of cold weather, are you waiting more for the summer? So let me know what are your plans, and what are you still gonna be? I know that you still broadcast after Peter Greg's show, but sometimes it's like so late here, and I do understand that you are 1 hour behind us, and a lot of people probably from California watch your show because it's great, right? But I just can't stay up that late because I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning naturally, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So, but yeah. Oh, and also tell me, how is the actual video coming through? Is it coming at 1080? I don't do 4K. I don't think this place here has enough bandwidth for 4K, so I'm doing only 1080 here. But is it coming clear? Let me know. Let me know what you think of the clarity and if I'm coming 1080. But yeah, thanks for coming up in here. Let me see if this works. Thanks. Okay, let me see. I'm just gonna do my test to see if it comes. Yep. Okay. Let's see. My latest mic acquisition is the DJI mic, but Scott had to help me set it up. That mic takes a lot of gain. Yes, some mics you have to apply a lot of gain, and Ecamm doesn't control that. Okay, remember Ecamm doesn't have no audio controls. All right, if you use OBS, something like OBS, I can put as much gain as I want. The picture looks awesome, very crisp and clear. Oh, okay. Well, the camera that you're looking at is the camera from my yoga. Okay, that is the camera from the yoga. I should. You know what? I can do this on the fly. Actually, let me do this on the fly because I've got you here. Here's my little tripod. Okay, that's a little tripod, and I'm gonna show you the iPhone hooked up as crazy as people may think, right? Hooked up to this setup, all right? It's a real easy setup, okay? Just put the iPhone in. This is how I do it, okay? So it's a little setup, okay? It's a little tripod. I'll show you real quick. It's a little tripod, right? Little setup, okay? Just like this, right? Okay? And I'm gonna show you if you hang on. All right, well, watch this. All right, I'm gonna plug it in. And before I plug it in, let's hook up the camera. All right, let's open up my iTunes. Okay, my iTunes is opened. All right, scroll down. It's plugged in. All right. And okay, let's close that. All right. And close the window. All right. And open up. And open up the app. Okay, give me a second. Okay, here we go. All right. And connecting with USB. All right. And let me look at the camera for a second. Okay. I've got my camera connected. All right. So let's see. Check this out. Ooh, it's got a lot of oh my goodness. Huh? Situation. Oh, all right. Hold on a second. Close it. Unlock it. Okay. Unlock it. All right. And let's go to filters. All right. Little color corrections. All right. Let me do a quick color correction. Okay. Here we go. All right. So, real simple. Okay. This is a real simple setup. Okay. Let me show you. This is the iPhone. Okay, now my iPhone is hooked up. Watch this. Okay, this is my iPhone. Okay, my iPhone is now hooked up. All right, so watch this. Okay, see, I can take my iPhone, I can move it anywhere I want. You see that? Okay, I can move it anywhere that I want. Okay, that's my standing. Okay. This is my setup. Look how simple my setup is, okay? Everything fits there, okay? My mics, my standing in case I get thirsty or whatever. My setup, okay? This here is the chats, okay? If I want to see this camera, I can open it up. Let me show you how I open it up. Give me a second. I'm going to open it up. Here's it, right here. Okay. I'm going to open it up. All right. Okay, so this here is all my controls. This right here is all my controls, all right, for the iPhone. Okay, this here is all the chats. This here that you see right here, okay, is my control for the live streaming. And then you can see my keyboard and everything. And yeah, you know, it's a pretty simple setup, you know. And I'll turn it this way. There we go. All right. And so this here, that's the iPhone. Okay, that's the iPhone. And then this one here is the yoga. And if I do this, all right. Now we got both. We got both. That one, the iPhone, all right. That one right there, here, is the yoga. So yeah, let me go with the yoga. All right, here we go. Back in the yoga. All right, let's see. Picture looks awesome, very crisp, clear. I haven't used the DJI microphone. Yeah, you can just recording. All right, it's way too cold here to kayak. It's down in the 30s. Cool. That's a cool setup. It looks simple but very expensive. Yeah, the yoga, I paid $2,500 for the yoga because it's got the 1 terabyte. You know, I paid $2,500. It was 22 and change plus tax. You know how tax is. You know, it brought it up to $2,500. And but that's the most expensive part of it, anyways. So, anyways, I want to leave this little broadcast so that you guys can see it on the roof. And yeah, go ahead, Sly. I'll see you later. I'm just testing some of this stuff here, okay? And yeah, I'm glad to see you. I'm glad that you popped in here. And yeah, I'll talk to you all later. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shut down. And I'm going to go watch Godzilla. That's why I came out here. The movie theater's right across. All right, so I'm gonna go watch the new Godzilla movie. All right, so yeah, I love monsters, and so I'm off to go have some fun, and I'll see you all later. If you talk to anybody in the group, tell them I say hi, and I'll talk to you later. All right, thanks for coming. Bye.